Hi guys and girls, I'm Obsidian Ant and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. Frontier have just released information on the next minor update and its release date. Now it's going to be released this month on the 23rd of April, and as we know, the initial two updates coming this year are quality of life improvements and updating the new player experience. Now I entirely suspect that some people may be a little bit disappointed with what's about to be announced and what's about to be revealed in this particular update. But do keep in mind, Frontier have said right from the beginning that this was going to be a new player experience or focused on the new players. So where are we with this? So first up is a beginner zone. This is going to be a new zone that only players can enter, or only new players can enter, until they earn their first elite rank. At Frontier are not particularly clear on what the first elite rank means. Is it the first step along the rank, so from harmless to mostly harmless, or is it their first time of reaching right at the top with elite? But either way, new players are basically going to have a starter zone, and they're going to be able to fly through this unimpeded by other players that have been playing the game for a longer period of time. The new starting area will also have simpler missions, so players that are stuck in Sidewinders will be able to easily get involved in these. The rebuy is also going to be reduced for new players, at least until they achieve their first combat rank or their first trade rank or their first exploration rank. The game is also going to be introducing a new docking computer. Now personally I've never used a docking computer, but I understand that many people do use them, that they do like them, and although they've got a bit of a stigma surrounding them, I personally think that's unwarranted, and that if people like to use them, then more power to them. The new feature for the advanced docking computer is the ability to undock, so your ship will now be able to automatically dock as well as undock. There's also going to be another new module. This is the second module, or the second new module. It is called Supercruise Assist. So activating this module will automatically cause the ship to maintain its current speed, or the correct speed and the correct approach to your target destination. So no more overshooting your target, no more doing the loop of shame. Basically the ship will, although it's not quite an autopilot, it will effectively keep control of the correct speed and then break out of supercruise at the optimum time. That said, you will still have to ensure that you're correctly aligned with your destination. This Supercruise Assist module will also allow you to enter into orbit around a body, and this is going to help you with firing of the probes. So the advanced docking computer is going to come fitted as standard to all ships. The Supercruise Assist module is an additional module that you'll need to purchase. Now, as there's additional modules that many players are likely to want, Frontier are upgrading the internal slots for all ships. All small ships will now come with 2 additional size 1 optional internal slots, whereas medium and large ships will get 1 additional optional slot, and this is going to be applied retroactively to all ships. The Nav Panel is also going to get an update, much like the Info Panel and the other panels in the game got during Beyond. Basically, there's going to be some new columns highlighting what activities are available in any given area. This will include mission targets, plotted routes, and other such things. In order to achieve this, the Nav Panel will use icons to denote activities that are available in any given star systems. Things such as mining, combat bonds, and other activities then will be indicated at a glance. Now, many players who enter hyperspace will notice that before jumping into a new star system, the system's threat level is indicated to you. This is now going to be visually displayed on the Nav Panel, so you'll be able to see the threat level at any time. Frontier are also creating a pilot's handbook. Now, information on this is very limited. We don't know what that's all about, but what they do say is that there will be links available inside the game from inside your cockpit that will take you directly towards the pilot's handbook. So whether that's available inside the game or whether that's an external website, I guess we'll have to see. The trading screen is also getting an overhaul with some improvements. There's going to be 2 new panels, or 2 panels rather. One will be a buy screen, the other will be a sell screen. Basically, commodities relevant to any active mission that you're currently undertaking will be visible. Icons that provide feedback of profits and supplies. There will be trade data on nearby local systems per commodity, and buy and sell commodities pop up with much more info than before. It'll also be possible to select markets or goods and view their trade data in the galaxy map, something that should have been there right from the start, to be perfectly honest. Now, a little while ago, Frontier took away community goals. These were going to be replaced with something else, and Frontier given a bit more information on this. Our name for the previously announced community events, they say, is interstellar initiatives. So these will be a series of in-game events that play out over the course of a month. Basically, each one has several phases that will alter as the narrative progresses and may end with lasting effects on the galaxy. So again, very hard to read into exactly what that's about. There's going to be more information on this on the 18th of April, I believe, when Frontier do a live stream to reveal all the new content here. Now, personally, it sounds like the interstellar initiatives could be a variant on the Battle Pass game mechanics, or at least a variant on the Nightwave system from Warframe. Pure speculation, of course, although personally I'm not a fan of that type of gameplay, so I really hope it doesn't go in that direction. Other minor changes include a revamped menu layout, which will feature the Galnet news. The training missions and challenge scenarios will be accessible directly from the cockpit, and there's going to be some loading screen tips as well, and of course a number of bug fixes. So then, that's where we stand with the next minor update. Hopefully this is going to encourage players to stay a lot longer in the game. I know many players buy the game and some of them give up very quick. In fact, I've seen comments out there before that people have given up before undocking because the game really doesn't help you all that much. So this drive for a new player experience really is aimed at that, and the next minor update is also going to be aimed at this as well. In terms of new content for us existing players, I guess we'll have to see what these interstellar initiatives are all about. Again, just to reiterate, I really do hope that it's not going to be a variation on a battle pass. If you're not sure what those are about, do have a look at Fortnite on Google and it'll explain the whole concept to you. Whilst they do have their place in games, I really don't want to see them in Elite Dangerous. I guess ultimately though, that's just speculation. We're going to have to wait and see what comes next. Hopefully we'll hear more information very soon. But all in all, I like what I see with this minor update. It's going to be good for new players at the very least. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys and girls next time.